Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective tarot for today, Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fanbase, the Insta, the Pinterest, or not. Totally up to you. I don't know which one of those I'm going to get rid of, but I got to get rid of something because that's a lot. That is a lot. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever does not, leave it on the damn table for someone else. Why do I have to keep saying this to you people? Yeah, I said you people. You freaking humans out there. You know I love you. We are going to use Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman. IntuitiveIntention.com. Or you can find his decks in the TikTok shop. We got one on the table. Beautiful day in the Chicagoland area. I'm not going to lie. Beautiful day. We got 2 on the table, 3 on the table, 4 on the table. Oh, they're popping out. Popping. Five on the table. 6 on the table, 1 major. We got 7 on the table, 1 major. Let's do 2 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. So if you're in the US, this weekend is Easter. I completely forgot. Like, I knew it was coming, but I was like, what? When is it coming? I think I'm just going to have a salad for Easter dinner. I bought some little onion straw things. I bought some salad dressing. That way on Friday or Saturday, I can just run in, get a salad mix. I'm thinking probably some ham. I could always do grilled shrimp. I have shrimp. We'll see. We got 8 on the table. I think I did too many. Okay, we got 9 with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this over here. Still only 1 major. That's kind of unique for us. Kind of. We got 10 of cups. 10 of cups. Yeah, I was going to get like a ham and bake a ham. And then I'm like, I don't want to make all that food. I just don't. 6 of swords. We got 4 of pentacles. We got 6 of cups. Page of pentacles. The chariot. 7 of wands. 3 of cups. And Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. Sorry. Hope that doesn't make a sound. I got hair on there. It's driving me nuts. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It don't matter. It really don't. This is the first time I ever wore this sweatshirt, and it's got crap all over it already. There's like some kind of mark at the bottom. Looks like ink. I wasn't even anywhere around ink. Oi. So this is not going to resonate for everybody, but this is okay, so whoever this is, you, someone else, I don't know who it is. But it's someone thinking about the past and being in some type of like community or group or family, like could be like a traditional family. But it's somebody that is currently like alone. I don't want to say like alone, but it's someone that doesn't have okay. um this would be like someone that like when you're asked for like an emergency contact, like this is someone that does not have an emergency contact, like they have no idea who they would put as their emergency contact. I think I literally have my ex-husband as my emergency contact. I'm not, and I don't even know if that's true. I might have taken him off. There might not be anybody on there. I really don't know. It's like somebody remembering the past with the 10 of cups, the 4 of pentacles, the 6 of cups. But with the 6 of swords and the page of pentacles, like this person comes off as like well balanced to me, well structured, independent, reliable, somebody doing well for themselves, whatever that means to you, right? Everybody has a different interpretation of that. Like I believe I do very well for myself. Other people would be look at me and be like, "You work in a warehouse?" Yeah, I work in a warehouse and make almost $30 an hour. Plus, I do other things. Like the warehouse pays the bills, sir and or ma'am. Everything else is extra. Anywho, and it's like I don't know. I don't know who this person is. Because right now I'm just all of a sudden like I'm feeling really anxious. Like I can feel it in my gut. Um, like somebody knows that something is coming in for them. I don't know if they manifested for this or this is someone that just believes like they do so well for themselves and maybe they're such like a good person that like, oh, something good has to come in for me. Because with the Chariot, the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles, like this is, and if it's not like a lover situation, it's like a friend group that becomes like a family group coming in for this person. Like this person is going to meet someone or meet a group of people, and that's it. Like this is their new family. And it's going to be good with the 7 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Like this is going to be good for someone. This is going to be exactly what they were waiting for. Because this is someone that, again, they do well for themselves, but they're not supported. There's no one there to support them. And I don't mean like money. I mean like emotionally, mentally, verbally. We all like validation. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You should give it back to others, but there's nothing wrong with wanting validation for yourself. When you're a good person and you're doing good things, you should be recognized, you know? Does it always happen? No, but it would be nice, right? I think we can all agree on that. Cuz this is someone like they have something coming in with the Chariot. Like there's something coming in for this person. But like right now they're I don't want to say they're stuck in the past because it's not like that. It's just someone like looking at their past and wondering like I know this is coming in for me. Like when's it going to come, you know? And I know other readers will probably tell you like, "Oh, don't think about it," or "That's actually negativity." Listen. Listen. And no offense to those readers whatsoever because I do believe that. But at the same time, and I've said this a million times, I'll say it a million more. We're all human. We all have those emotions. Like we all have pride. Again, we all want validation. We all feel moments of jealousy and envy. Every once in a while, you might say, "Oh, I really hate that person." And then you'll be like, "Oh, I don't really hate that person." We all have moments like that. You know what I mean? Like, we're human. We stumble, we fall, we get back up. That's how it is. That's how it's been since the dawn of time. Stupid person that created time. Who did that? Ugh. Put us all on a clock. You know that they just did that for big business, right? Like that's seriously. Like you're going to work 8 hours a day and that's what I'm going to pay you for and that's it. Oh, by the way, this is a clock. Make sure you punch in on that. True and not true. I'm sure. It's okay to think about the past. It's okay to think about the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's okay to reminisce. It's okay to wonder when good things are going to come in for you, when your person is going to come for you, when you're going to be a part of a family or a group. It's okay to think about that. I'm kind of, and again, not to offend anybody, but I'm kind of tired of people telling other people, well, that's not going to help you heal, or you shouldn't think like that, or don't do that, or don't say that, or don't be that, or let people say and be and do what they want. Let people figure it out for themselves. Let people have that relationship with God and be in communication and get the downloads and know for themselves what's right for them and what's not right for them. And that's not to put anybody down for saying the opposite. If you believe like, "Oh, you're putting negativity out there, blah blah blah." Okay, fine, then go ahead and believe that. I believe that on one level, but on another level, I just we all have faults. We all have negative feelings. We all get up in the morning and put our foot down on the floor with the best of intentions. But maybe by the middle of the day, those best intentions are out the window. It just depends on what happens to you, right? It depends on how well you can deal with things, how healed of a person you are, right? And even if you are a better healer and have come far, that's not to say that you're not going to have that moment where you're like, "I'm really pissed that, I've been waiting for a year and a half and I still don't have a best friend. Like, when is this going to come in for me?" You can question God. You can talk to God if you believe in that thing, right? Ask Him. or her, whatever you believe. Talk, say something, think something, transmute something. Put that energy out there. It's okay to question. It's okay to wonder. I think sometimes we put ourselves in this mindset of, like one thing. Like, it's funny because there was someone that made a comment on one of my videos about karmics, and I had said we're all karmic at one point or other. And yeah, it's true. I've said before, like, to my ex-husband, I was karmic to him. That's just the way the situation was. I was low vibrational to him, just like somebody else would be that for me, right? But that doesn't mean that they're that way to me or that they're that way to someone else. Everybody has a different side of them, and everybody sees a different side of them, or you or me, whatever the case. And I had replied back to them, and I said, sometimes the feeling is there to be, more forgiving and more like we're all human. And sometimes the energy is there that, no, that is really karmic. That is really toxic. And that's what I call the nasties. But it's true. It's not the same thing any given minute of any given day, you know? Like, things change, things move, things evolve, things fall back. We as people, as humans, do that. You could come to me one day and say, was it okay for some kid to steal a loaf of bread to feed his family? And I'll be like, no, he should return it. He should, do community service. He should do this or that or the other. And then the next day or a year later, you can come back to me and ask me the same question. And I could be like, yeah, it is. He had to feed his family. He did what he could. Perception changes, views change, people change, humans change on the daily. Or they should be. We should be, because that means movement, that means growth. That's what you want. Stagnation leads to karmic energy, leads to toxic energy, leads to low vibrational energy, leads to narcissism, mental illness like qualities. If you're not feeding your soul, if you're not feeding your mind and your heart, then what are you doing? Where are you going to end up? Who are you going to become? When you open your mind for all possibility, that's when you're seeing real growth, real movement, real momentum. Like, if you have laser focus and you only believe in one thing, what kind of sad person are you? If you don't believe in the possibility for everything. Lately when I've been doing the readings, I say feminine, masculine, take how it resonates, and then I say, you know how I feel. I don't care if you're an alien. I believe there's aliens out there. I believe there's all kinds of aliens out there. I believe in other timelines, other lifetimes. I believe I've lived many lifetimes. I believe in wormholes. I believe in portals. I got one right next to me. I believe in ghosts, angels, demons, God, the devil. When you close your mind off to possibility, you close your mind off to growth. And that's just sad to me. It's okay for this person to question. It's okay for people to question. We should question. We should question everything. I think we don't question enough. I don't think I'm going to put anything more else into this reading. This is just someone thinking about their past, their connections lost, really, and wondering when their ship is going to come in, when their family is going to come in. And whoever this is, they're coming. And I just look at those three smiling faces and I think, wow, like whoever this is, whoever these people are, they're going to be very happy. I love it. I think it's great. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you liked my chitter chatter. I hope everybody has a great day and or evening, wherever you are. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.